Hey everybody, Vile Villainry here, and welcome back to Amnesia the Dark Descent. If you remember where we last left off, we were in the hall here.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have. Is it connected to the... what did you call it?
The inner sanctum. My most precious chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery. In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
Okay then. Anyway, like I was saying, we were left off in the hall here. Okay. It's been about a week since I last played this. I've been a little busy. But okay. I'm still remembering the controls. Okay. Nope. Nope. Clearly, they don't want me going out that door. I didn't see anything. Nope. But, if you remember where we last left off, we were here. Oh. Tough and pliant can't be torn by hand tools. Okay. Oh, that's some sort of organic tissue blocks the path to the refinery. It can't be dissolved. It might be. Can it be dissolved? Dear God, I can't read today. But if you notice, my recording schedule my uploading schedule has changed a little bit. I am now going to be doing 3 videos a week. This is the second video for this week when this video goes up, which will be Wednesday. The change in schedule is... it's due to, in part, that, I need to find the key to the wine cellar. Playing this game, doing these recordings, playing these games. I mean, this game clearly is gonna wear on my, on my nerves. But doing these recordings has helped me a lot through a lot of the issues that I'm having lately. And so, I'm gonna be doing it more because it really does help. That was comforting. Okay, so clearly it doesn't want me to go through that door, or it's blocked off with rocks anyway.
There?
There should be more coop rats.
Rat.
Let me see. And one part aquaforce.
This is my 3rd attempt to produce artificial vitae. The former compounds lack the potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine and orifament are a given, but the coprite binds them as well. This time I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis in hopes that it will produce a more even solution. The experiment was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid, I think they meant acidic, and proves impractical to put on any except to use as a deterrent. Organic tissue reacts especially violent to the solution, and it should be handled with the greatest of care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. I find myself doing terrible things. I take comfort in you. As long as I'm able to think of you and long live together, I know I'm able to help better than others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and safe return. Okay. Lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken a toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can to move them to the wine cellar. 4 chemicals are needed to continue. Okay, well, I never found the key. Oh! Know what's hidden under things. Alright, I need to find the key to the wine cellar. That startled me. I was just... all my body was just like... eh. Clearly I can't go that way. Archives. Constantinople. I want the chair, I want the note.
16th of May, 1839. The unflinching African sun has continued to plague our expedition, making it impossible to dig until dusk. How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness remains a mystery to me. When I asked him about the tomb again, he told me about the legend of Tin Hanan, the mother of us all. An interesting story in its own right, but I can't help feeling there's more. Later that evening, we uncovered a passage beneath the dunes leading to a sand-covered stone structure. The professor was confident it was the tomb we sought and ordered the others to clear the way late into the dark, cold night. Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the ancient structure, hoping to reach the burial chamber. No matter what the professor is keeping from me, the dig should yield something interesting to take back to London and the British Museum.
Alrighty then. That was weird. Oh, there's no note. I hereby offer my full attention and services to Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg. This contract will reign for a total of 3 years, when my freedom shall be returned to me. In addition, Alexander, Baron of Brandenburg, is to recommend my services to the Persian royal court and within the sanctum of the Order of the Black Eagle. May no man break this seal. Wilhelm, House of Garrick. My controller's still active, if you guys can tell.
th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write. I feel a need to document my tribulation, for I fear that my memory will fail me if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark, ancient passage we uncovered. Our torches burned faintly in the murky air as we slowly made our way underground. The men were superstitious and fearful. They argued loudly, and I felt their strange language getting to me. I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down the slopes and broken steps. The crudely carved passage confused me. It looked much older than the 4th century structure we had expected. The twisting path emerged into a great antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality, I felt a strange familiarity toward them, which haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to raise it, and as I pushed through the narrow space, the heavy stone suddenly dropped, sealing me inside. I was trapped.
it up, pick it up, pick it up. Someone's playing a piano. Ah. Is there another entrance? Okay. There's another door over here. Let's go check out this one over here. I don't think I need a lantern here. It's so pretty. It's kind of bright. Excuse you? Oh, oil. Thank you. Not okay.
May 1839. After pounding the unforgiving stone wall for what seemed like an eternity, I realized it was hopeless. I was trapped. I fell to the ground, gasping for air, trying to focus. That's when I saw a faint blue shimmer. My weakened body was heavy to carry, but I managed to push myself toward the enchanting light.
Oh, I gotta move.
It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt myself drawn to the mystic light. I reached out, closing it in my hands. The faint glow escaped my fingers and began to spark brightly and spirit me away, unlocking alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, the voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Someone's back to playing the damn piano. Wow, I've never heard a piece of paper make that thick of a thump noise. Floor plans.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries. When the shadow arrives, it won't take long until things start falling apart.
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
Now I gotta find a new way out of this area. Alright, let's see here. Book, what secrets do you hold for me? Can you fly? Okay, I know I gotta get through there. Missing something. Can I throw a chair at the wall? Huh! Oh my god, I can.
You have to be swift when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Isn't all this a bit excessive?
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Alright, there's the first one. Come here, Book. I need you real quick. Alistad and Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt. Deep within the East Prussian woods, for centuries there have been stories surrounding the hamlet and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains dressed with scattered lakes is picturesque and can be, albeit the area is haunted by the dark. Ask any local, you will hear proof of widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. All of them have their own twists on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. The Gatherers. The story reaches all the way back in time, 30-year war. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies, wrought by their tainted souls, have left them disfigured and empty of essence. Many of them, cited over the years, have described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks dragged behind them, which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? A visit undone. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known Rudete, visited Altstadt. And start of the 16th century, he resided in a local inn for a fortnight as he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I don't think that'll really help. Okay, there's 2. There's 3. There's oil. Okay, so Jesus. Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and killing my trusty servants. It's just a matter of time until they follow the trail to Brandenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from public. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter can be handled. Close enough. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first, they can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would, in sense, solve both my problems. Alright, so I'm going to leave this video here. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. And I will catch you all in the next video. Bye!